So what does the concept all is one, there's only one, the way that we talk about it in non-duality, there's only one, what does that really mean? And how does that affect you in your daily life? I think that's what I would like to talk about today, because it's so easy to say all is one and there is only one and there is nothing else. And I keep on referring to that because I understand that all is one, and I did realize my true nature, so I can tap into it like whenever I want to. It is a little bit harder when I interfere with other people, but when I'm alone, I totally can be there and just be. And I can also decide not to be and to do in order to be again, if that makes sense. So, but what does it really mean, all is one, or there is only one? For me, the way I embody it is the following. If all is one, then it means that you are me, that everything around it is me, everything that I see is me, everything that I hear is me, everything that I can touch and taste, it's all me. My interaction with you is me. And so what I mean by that is that everything that is going on in my outside world is only a reflection of what's going on inside of my head, inside of my mind. I create my reality with my mind. My mind is the muscle that is creating my reality. And so the way that it usually works is that people are not conscious of that. And so they just allow everything to unfold without interference. So they think they're in charge. They think they are doing all kind of actions, and that those actions are giving them the results. And that is true in a way, because there is a thinking process that goes with the actions, and that thinking process is giving the results way more than the action itself. Like what they say in the self-development world, they say that 10% of your results are by the actions and 90% is mindset. And what is a mindset? I never liked the word mindset, by the way, because that means that your mind is set. And that is true. If you don't change it, then your mind is set. You are programmed between 0 and 6, and everything that comes after that is just an unfolding of those programs over and over and over again. Groundhog Day, that's what it is. Like you wake up in the morning and you have your routine, and everything is going to unfold the same way. And then at New Year's, you think you're going to do it differently, and you have all those good intentions, but your habits take over and your limited beliefs take over, and everything that you promised yourself that you're not going to do anymore, it is going to happen. And it's interesting because I have a good example for this that I faced a couple of weeks ago. So I have my towel in my bathroom. My towel is on my left side, and there's a hook, and the hook broke. So now I had my towel on my right side hanging over my shower. So every time I go wash my hands, I go to the left, because that's what I am programmed where my towel is. And it took me 2 full weeks not to fall for it again. So I'm not saying in the beginning, the first two days, it was every time I went to the left, my God, my towel is there. And then I could go a couple of times that I was like aware, and I went to the right. But this is how I again had to experience how powerful our mind is, our programming. We are programmed and we don't even know it. That is the biggest trick of our ego, like making us believe that we are not programmed, that we have free will. And we do have free will, but not in the way that we think we have free will. In order to use your free will, you have to override your programs. You have to become a conscious creator. And I mean by that you have to take responsibility for your creation. And how do you do that? And now I'm going to circle back to all is one. How do you do that? By looking at the results. So if you look outside of you, you are going to see your reality, and that reality is you. It's one. You and your reality is one. You and everything that happens around you is one. And I understand how difficult that is to swallow, because if you are in a bad place, there is no way that you can accept that easy that that is your doing, that you created that. And again, you did not create that consciously. Nobody goes out there and says, oh, today I'm going to have a bad day and I'm going to have, like, God forbid, an accident. That's not how it works. But if there is in your subconscious mind a program, it will unfold unless you change it. And that's why I am very much into the subliminal recordings, because they are reprogramming your brain without your mind interfering. Because you can listen to affirmations all day long and you can say, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, or I am health, depending on the level of consciousness. I am health, but your mind says, no, you're not. You have a cold right now. You're not healthy at all. So what are you talking about? And so that negativity is overriding what you want to create. And that's why a lot of people are not really creating what they want. But again, it's all one. The minute you really understand that, the minute you are ready to embrace that, to hold that like in your arms, like whatever BS is happening around of me, that is me. It is a reflection of me. And I promise you, I didn't like it at all. There was a day, and I think it's not 3 years ago, I woke up in the morning, I looked in the mirror and I said, whatever is going on outside of me right now, I don't like it. I don't want it. There's no way that I created this, but I am going to do something about it. And I know that my thoughts create my reality. I'm going to change my thinking. And then I tried to change my thinking with my thinking, which of course doesn't work. I have other videos about that. You cannot think your thoughts differently. It's not how it works. There's like, you cannot really change your thoughts with your thoughts. You cannot say, I want to think differently. I want to think differently. It's not going to work. There's other ways to do so. So then it's like I had this idea. It's like when you think that your thoughts are, that you don't have to change your thoughts, it is like drinking poison and thinking that you're not going to be affected by it. It's like your thoughts can be poisonous. They can be poison. They affect you more than most physical things affect you. Your thoughts are there 24/7. You have 70,000 thoughts per day. Can you imagine? And you're one with them. That's you. Okay? You are one. There is only one. There's nothing else. It's only a story that you make up in your mind. So if you make up that story, why not make it a wonderful story? Why not make it a beautiful story? And so there are two aspects to that story. There's one, the story that you create consciously. A lot of people do that, and they don't even know that they do that. But then there is this underlying like garbage that is sitting there, and it is like growing like weeds. It's like I was weeding yesterday. I was weeding, and I was thinking, why is it so hard for me to take all the weeds out? Because I feel like some of the weeds are really beautiful, but they overpower the nice scrubs. And so you have to take them away in order to give the beautiful flowers that are coming up space so that they can grow. And it was a beautiful analogy, because you see, when you are not taking the garbage out of your head, that is going to overpower the beautiful thoughts that you have to create your dream life. So you need to take them out. You need to take, and that's also, again, like when I was reading and I was understanding, this was me understanding something that I'm doing in my thoughts. It's the unfolding of the process and the understanding. It's me. I look at myself when I'm reading. This is what I'm doing. It has to do with me. I read, but it's me. I take out the weeds. It's me. I take out my weeds if I understand that. It is so beautiful to really grasp the understanding of all is one. There is only one. And although I have other videos where I explain that the one has two sides, and the two sides are the same size. There's two sides. We live in a dual world. We have up and down, but it's only one. The up and the down is one. The left and the right is one. It's two opposites of one. When I understood that, because I was always like, how can it be one? Because there's two sides to everything. But then I understood it's two sides of the same. It's two sides of one. There is only one is the beginning of understanding how you can get to your dream life. So if you want more of this, just subscribe to my channel. I'm a little bit less out here, but I have a lot of real, like, shorter videos. I am preparing my next adventure, and very exciting. I will share with you guys way more later on. If you follow me, so just subscribe and follow me to know more about how I create my reality, because if I can do it, you can do it. And I love to share with all of you. And I also want to thank everybody that is sending me all those beautiful messages. I appreciate you because you are me. You're part of me, and you are guiding me, because by all the things that you are telling me, it helps me to be one. So have a wonderful day, you guys, and stay tuned.